JavaScript based. Are you understanding my statement? Note, guys. Okay, note. Okay. Browser softwares, client-side web technologies, client-side web technologies. Okay. And database softwares are common for any domain-based web application development. Any domain-based web application development. Java or .NET or PHP or JS and etc. Got it, guys? They are very much common, boss. They are very much common. Next note. We must choose server-side web technologies and web server having compatibility. Got it? We must choose a server-side web technologies and web server having compatibility. Simply having compatibility. Are you understanding my statement, guys? And getting my point, my dear? We must choose a server-side web technologies and web server having compatibility. That means Java-based server-side web technologies, we should choose Java-based web server only. After all, server-side web component executes where, guys? Inside the server. Server-side web components executes where? Inside the web server, right? Because the server-side web components will be executed in the web server itself. The server-side web components will be executed in the web server itself. Example, to execute the servlet, JSP web components, use Tomcat web servers. To execute, come on, guys, ASP.NET web components, use, come on, guys, IIS servers. Okay. To execute, come on, PHP web components, use what, guys? PHP web component, AWS server or XAMPP server. To execute the JavaScript web components, use Node.js environment. Node.js server. Simply use Node.js. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Simply use Node.js server. Android jump is wrong. Okay. This is that. We must choose them having compatibility or not. We must choose them having compatibility. Okay, guys. Now listen. Frameworks are given on the top of technologies to simplify the application development. To simplify the application development. Are you understanding? Frameworks are given on the top of technologies to simplify the application development. Understanding my statement? Okay. In Java, struts, JSF, Spring MVC, Spring Boot MVC, and etc. are the frameworks. Given on the top of Servlet JSP technologies to simplify web applications development. To simplify the web applications development. Convinced, guys? To literally, solidly simplify the web applications development. Okay, guys. In Java, that starts. Tell me, guys. In .NET, the ASP.NET MVC or ASP.NET Core, are the frameworks given on the top of, tell me, guys. ASP.NET technologies to simplify the web application development. On technology to simplify the .NET web application development. But guys, .NET web application development. Here also, Java web application development. Are everywhere frameworks are there, boss? Everywhere frameworks are there. Are you listening? World is full of frameworks nowadays. World is full of frameworks. Tell me, guys, in PHP, the WordPress, next, the WordPress, tell me, Drupal, next one, Joomla, and are the frameworks, and etc. Many are there, and etc. And etc. are the frameworks given on the top of PHP technology to simplify PHP web application development. PHP development. Yeah, Cupcake also one framework, no doubt in that. Yeah. Next, in Python. Tell me. Django. Did I talk all these things already somewhere? Flask are the frameworks given on the top of okay. Python to simplify Python web application development. Python web application development. Okay. This is Python related setup problem. In JavaScript, what is this? Express.js. What is that? Express.js. Some extent React.js. Angular are the frameworks that are given on the top of what? JavaScript. On the top of JavaScript to simplify the JavaScript. Understanding my statement? JavaScript web application development. Okay. Understanding my statement, guys? Now, jQuery is not there to develop complete web application. Using jQuery, we cannot develop complete web application. It's just a supporting one. Super, guys. I think you understood, guys. Okay. Array, Angular is using TypeScript. TypeScript is based on JavaScript only, na? Why are you trying to show your knowledge to me, my dear? Someone saying that, sir, Angular is based on TypeScript. TypeScript is based on JavaScript only, na, boss? Right? More or less, it is based on JavaScript, right? Okay, guys. Listen, guys. Express.js is given on server-side technologies and also written here. Understanding my statement? Okay. Also written here. Yes, boss. It can be used as just as server-side technology. It can be treated as a framework. Because in JavaScript, we don't have separate technologies and frameworks about JavaScript language. Then directly Express.js itself technology, Express.js itself language. Sorry, Express.js itself technology, Express.js itself. Are you understanding my statement? Framework. Because in JavaScript, we don't have three varieties, right? In Java, we have language, technology, framework. But in JavaScript, we have only what, guys? Language and frameworks. We don't have technologies. That's why same thing we write under technologies category. Same thing under we write what? Frameworks category. Cool, guys? Note. Use technologies to develop small and medium scale websites. Always prefer technologies to develop small and medium scale websites. Got it, guys? Use web technologies. What kind of websites, my dear? Example, college websites, university websites. Okay. Movie websites. Shashank Jain, even in your okay. Movie websites. Okay. Next, product promotional website. A new car is right. New model of car is released by Maruti Suzuki. New model of car is released by Maruti Suzuki. To promote that, on the model name on website will be created. Product promotional websites. And etc. Next. Note. I think you got the complete clarity. What Java people are going to use to develop the websites, what competitors are going to use to develop the websites. Understanding my statement. Use web frameworks. Web frameworks to develop the large scale websites. Large scale and complex websites. Example, large scale and complex websites. Frameworks, Spring MVC, Spring Boot MVC, those kind of frameworks. Struts JSF. Struts is outdated, JSF is now less used. Right now in the market, Spring and Spring Boot only used more and more. Understanding my statement? Example, e-commerce website. Yesterday, someone asked me in the Spring class, someone asked me, what is e-commerce? Is there anyone who's still having doubt like that? Electronic commerce websites. Okay, nothing but Flipkart.com. Flipkart.com, come on. Amazon.in, Myntra.com, all these are e-commerce websites. Banking sites, insurance sites, insurance rights, online ticket booking applications, and etc. Online ticket booking applications and etc. Okay, I said that question is asked in Spring class, Ra Babu. Okay, yesterday class not happened. I got urgent court work. Okay, I was in front of judge. Facing the judge. Okay. Tell me, should I tell to judge? Today I cannot come to you. I have class. Right, guys. Okay. No, I was in front of judge, not on negative work, for positive work only. For positive work only. Don't think that I have murdered someone. Don't think that I have beaten someone, please. Okay, because in our Indian system, going to court, going to police station means people think that person has done some mistake. Array, we can go to police station, we can go to court for positive works also. Right? Right, boss. So I have to get one legal hair document. I have to get one legal hair document on certain property of mine. So that's why I have went to court. It's a civil case, not the criminal case. Okay. Right. I know Hindi. Super, guys. Shall we get into the next level discussion? Okay, guys. Now listen carefully. Super. Now let's come back to this one. Yeah. To execute Java code, what is required, guys? To execute Java code, we need, what is required? JRER, JVM. Super, na? To execute HTML code, we need what? To execute HTML code, we need what? HTML interpreter. What is that, guys? To execute JavaScript code, we need what, guys? JavaScript engine, right, boss? Okay. This is given by whom? JDK Software. This is given by whom? Given by whom? Tell me. Browser software. This is given by whom? Browser software. Okay, guys. Now listen. To execute servlet code, we need special servlet container. Special servlet container. Are you understanding my statement? Special servlet container software. Next, to execute servlet component, to execute JSP component, we need special JSP container. We need special JSP container. Understanding my statement? Given by Java-based web servers. Given by Java-based web servers or application servers. Okay, we need not to install them separately, Babu. We need not to install them separately. Once we install web server or application server, automatically we will get, okay, given by Java-based web server or applications. Given by Java-based web servers or application servers. Getting my point, guys? Super. Okay, guys. Sir, I have a question. Servlet component means Java code. Like Tomcat, WebLogic, Wildfly. Other day I have given list of servers now, boss. If you install them, they will come with what? Servlet container and JSP container. Okay, now listen carefully. I have a question, sir. Sir, servlet component means Java code. JSP component also Java code. I heard that Java code will not execute without JVM. But you are saying that servlet components are executed by servlet container, JSP components are executed by JSP container. Array, these servlet JSP containers also are executed by JVM internally. So indirectly JVM is involved in the execution of servlet JSP components code or not. Indirectly JVM is involved to execute servlet JSP components code or not. I want reply. Understanding my statement? Okay. The servlet container and JSP container internally uses JVM to get started and and they execute servlet components, JSP components respectively. And they execute servlet components, JSP components respectively. I hope you understood my statement, guys. And they execute servlet components, JSP components respectively. Understanding? This indicates This indicates servlet JSP components are executed by JVM directly or indirect. Executed by JVM directly or indirect. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Are you getting my point here, guys? Come on. Super. Okay. We are in the psychological feeling. Servlet container is executing, but who is executing that servlet container? JVM on. So A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Indirectly, A is equal to C or not? A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Indirectly, A is equal to C. What do you say, guys? Indirectly, A is equal to C. Right, guys. Mr. Yashwant, I already said application server is extension of web server. As on today, you remember that. In future, I will give 10 differences between web server and application server. Yes, na? Did I give exactly this statement? Did I give exactly this statement other day? In future, I will give 10 differences. In future, I will give 10 differences between web server and application server. As on today, you remember, it is extension of web server. First, let me introduce one web server. Then let me introduce one application server. Then we compare both, right? Then we compare both. Using application server, we can do web server operation and many other operations. Many other operations. Understanding? Like EJB components execution, okay. EJB components execution, JMS applications execution, Java mail applications execution, etc., 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 etc. There are the many other things that we can do, guys. Okay. So, since you asked, application server is equal to web server plus JMS container plus EJB container plus. Understanding my statement? Okay. Mail server plus. Right now, if I say you won't understand all these things. Okay. JMS container to exit. JMS server, not container. JMS server, also called mom server. Mom server. JMS server to execute JMS application. EJB container to execute EJB component. Mail server to store email messages. And many facilities are there. That's why I said application server is equal to web server plus plus. Understanding my statement. JMS server, JMS server is given to manage the messages. Given to store and manage the messages. Next, EJB container is given. I'll explain what is container. Don't worry. EJB container is given to execute EJB component. How we got servlet components? Here we have EJB component. These are distributed applications or not? Long back we discussed what is distributed application, right? The application whose services can be accessed from different types of remote client application. Different types of remote client applications are called distributed applications, right? Mail server is given to store and manage email accounts and email messages. Email accounts and email messages. Are you comfortable, guys? Mail server is given to store and manage email accounts and email messages. Email accounts and email messages. Understanding my statement, guys? JMS server is given to store and message, to store and manage. This is application server story, Rabab. So today you don't break much head. You remember it's a web server plus plus. You remember this one as what? Web server plus plus. That's it. Comfortable, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Come on, are you with me? Super. Now the question is, what is a container? What is a container? A container is a software program. A container is a software program who manages the whole life cycle of the given resource. Who manages the whole life cycle of the given resource from birth to death. What, guys? Simply from birth to depth. Simply from birth to depth. Understanding my statement, guys? Simply from birth to death, it will manage whole life cycle of the given resource. A container is like an aquarium, Babu. Once we drop the fish into the aquarium, everything related to survival of the fish, everything related to survival of the fish, providing water, providing air circulation, providing food, will be taken care by aquarium itself or not? Yeah. Servlet container manages servlet component life cycle. So right from loading class, creating object, managing object, destroying object, everything will be taken care by servlet container. What do you say, guys? JSP container manages JSP component life cycle. Everything from birth to death of JSP component will be taken care by whom? JSP container, right, boss? EJB container manages EJB component life cycle. Everything from birth to death of EJB component will be taken care by EJB container. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity? Am I loud and clear, guys? Am I loud and clear? Someone saying that raise your voice. Okay. Let me open their eyes. Otherwise, let me open their eyes by showing fast.com. Fast.com. What is net speed, guys? 50 Mbps. 50 Mbps. Consistently 50 Mbps is there. Okay, na? Right. To conduct any online class, especially Zoom-based class, 3 MB to 5 MB is more than sufficient. And still if you say your screen is not coming, voice is not coming, check your side first. Check your side first, number one. And stop using that stupid Jio mobile data for attending classes. It's not going to take you to anywhere. Use proper laptop, proper Wi-Fi connection to attend the classes. Clear? In future for practicals also internet connection is required. And if possible, attend classes using laptop or tab. Stop attending classes using mobile. Are you going to do practicals in mobile? Are you going to do practicals in mobile? Okay. A desktop also fine, no problem. Sir, your mobile network is not there properly. Its problem is whom wise? It's my problem or your problem? Going to right place where mobile network is there is your responsibility or my responsibility? Why are you behaving like a kids, my dear? Mr. Bhagavat. Mr. Bhagavat, going to right place where mobile network is there is my work or your work? Why are you trying to get sympathy, boss? Don't try to get sympathy. Sympathy with the class, it only creates object, it only manages object, it only destroys the object, right? It's a very, very useful as part of life cycle management, automation activity. All these are as part of automation activities only, right? Suppose someone has given request to servlet component. You need not to load, you need not to create object, you need not to manage object, you need not to call methods on that object, you need not to destroy the object. Everything is taken care by whom? Every activity is taken care by whom? Container, right? All activities will be taken care by whom? Container. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Once we install Java based web server. Okay. Java based web server, right? Once we install Java based web server like Tomcat, we get one JSP container, one servlet container automatically. One JSP container, one servlet container automatically. Web application is not container. Web application is kept inside the server and they go to containers for execution. Web components go to container for execution. Okay. Servlet container is a separate one, right? Servlet container automatic. Understanding my statement? Super, guys. Once we install Java based application server like Wildfly, we get servlet container, JSP container, okay, EJB container automatic. EJB container automatic. Everyone understood my statement, guys? Got the clarity, boss? We get servlet container, JSP container, EJB container automatic. Okay, guys. Once we install JDK, we automatically get JRE and JVM, something like this. Something like this. EJB containers, things separately. We need not install things separately. Okay, you feel this is a Java based web server. Java Java-based web server, like Tomcat. Right? There we deploy web applications. Web application 1, web application 2. Web application 1, web application 2. Oh, yes, guys. Component 1, component 2, servlet here. Servlet here. Servlet. Array, everything need not to be servlet, Babu. Some JSP components also will be. Yes, guys. Servlet, JSP, JSP. Understanding my statement. So, here is my servlet container. Here is my JSP container. Yeah, whenever servlet is requested from web application, it will move to servlet container for execution. Right. This is servlet JSP container. Okay. Suppose I have given request to servlet. I have given request to servlet. Then what happens, guys? It will be moved. It will be moved to servlet container auto. Will be moved to servlet component automatically for execution. Are you understanding my statement, guys? This is my servlet component. Yes, boss. Cool. And I have given request to JSP component. I have given request to JSP components. It will be moved to JSP component automatically. It will be moved to JSP component auto. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Is there any confusion? Web application is not container, Babu. Web application will be there having web components. Web application will be there having web component. Whenever we request servlet component of any web application, it will move to servlet container for execution. Whenever you give request to JSP component of any web application, it will move to JSP container for execution. It will be moved to JSP container for execution. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Got it, guys? Super. Containers will be there inside the server. Web applications also deployed inside the server. Whenever we give request to what servlet component, they go to JSP component. They go to JSP container for execution. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Is that clear, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Super boss. Understood my statement, guys? Right. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time.